Oh, you're eating in a calorie deficit, but you want to get your body rocked at Applebees? This one was a challenge, I will admit, but this is what you can order at Applebees if you're eating in a calorie deficit. I'm gonna be straight up with you, pretty much everything on this menu is over 1,000 calories. Like, one of the lowest calorie appetizer options is the mozzarella sticks, and they're 860 calories. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to be afraid of going to Applebee's and eating high calorie meals, because of course everything in moderation is fine. But my number one tip right off the bat is sharing. Just share with people. And if you're not sharing with people, share with yourself. Pack up half of your order and take it home so you can have it at work tomorrow. All right, let's jump in. Let's start with your drink. These are the 3 lowest calorie drink options, but I think it's an open bar, so you can kind of just make whatever you want. Personally, I would go for the pineapple margarita. You could also get a whiskey sour for 180 calories or a Tito's Bay Breeze for 150. Now, I know you bitches all like that little shark drink. That shit is 600 calories. Now, I know it's literally the size of a small swimming pool, but this is crazy. Like, 600 calories for a drink is insane. I'm not saying don't get it. Like, it's delicious. I will be having it, but I think it'll definitely take me out of my calorie deficit for that meal, which is fine. All right, I know you guys want to know about the wings. The wings just dry are 630 calories and a whopping 40 grams of protein. The gym bros are gonna love this one. That 630 does not take into account the sauce that you add onto the wings, and then obviously the ranch that you're dipping them into. Each sauce is about an extra 120 to 200 calories, and then the ranch is around the same. So this 630 very quickly becomes closer to 830 / maybe even close to 900 or 1,000 if you're like me and you're having a lot of ranch. But again, that's okay, because everything in moderation is okay, and you could potentially be sharing this with yourself or with a friend. A good lower calorie option for an appetizer is going to be the chicken wonton tacos, which are going to be 600 calories with 32 grams of protein. This is also a good shareable thing. And then, like I said, you have the mozzarella sticks, which are 860 calories, but if you're like me, you are ditching this low calorie marinara sauce and you're opting for ranch, because nothing gets more American than dipping some mozzarella sticks from Applebee's in ranch. Okay, but for my girlies who are like actually trying to stay in a deficit, I would just opt for a side salad or a soup or both. Honestly, sometimes I love having a little Caesar, a little soup action before my meal. So you could maybe do something like this and then kind of munch on the appetizers that your friends are ordering. Let's talk mains. I'm skipping over the red meat. If you really want it, get it. But let's talk about some better options. I think this street chicken and shrimp option sounds kind of good. 790 calories, not bad. Grilled chicken breast, kind of boring, but definitely low cal. I would probably go for this blackened Cajun salmon. That sounds so good. Either of these bowls I think are going to be a good option. And then when it comes to burgers, the truth is, guys, they're just high calorie. It is what it is. You can probably reduce this a little bit by removing things like mayo or taking off the cheese. I know some of you bread girlies who don't want to do the bread, you take off the bun or you just do like a lettuce wrap. Those are all good ways to reduce the calories in these. You could also eat like half the portion of fries. Little swaps like that can go a long way. I'm going to have to make a part 2, but if you don't know who I am, my name is Coles and I help normal people lose weight in a normal way without being restrictive and while still eating all the foods you love.